Hi, ladies. Welcome to yet another video where I am going to be having a girl chat. This is for ladies who are looking to cultivate self trust so they can attract better outcomes in life, their bodies, their health, their beauty, relations with men. If that sounds like something that you are interested in or you resonate with, I encourage you to subscribe. Number one. Number two, watch this video. And number three, join my community, LAJA Soft Living Society, where like minded women are sharing their protocols on beauty, wins around men and relationships, and just leveling up their lives in all aspects. So I will link it all down in the comment section. Today's video is on the things that I did to be able to maintain my figure. As you can see, baby girl is snatched. Baby girl is snatched, if I do say so myself. I'm going to insert some pictures, but these pictures here are from my prom dress in 20, I forget the year, but it's on the screen. My high school prom dress. I was 15 in this photo. I tried on my prom dress a couple weeks ago, excuse me, and it still fits. Baby, I deserve a round of applause. I deserve a round of applause if I do say so myself. Because baby, if that's not a flex, I don't know what is. I was 15 in those photos, and today I am 30 years old. How many people can say they can fit into their prom dress in high school? I'll wait. Exactly. So here are the things that I did to be able to maintain my weight, maintain my figure, and still fit into my prom dress a decade later, ladies. It's truly amazing. But the first thing that I would say I do is that I have a consistent body movement regimen. Ladies, I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries stallion for context. And I'm someone that is very active. I used to box. Yes, baby, I used to fight. I used to row. I used to do all sorts of physical activities. But right now, at my big old age of 30 years old, what I am most consistent with are taking walks, lifting weights, and the stairmasters. Those are the forms of physical activity that I focus on. And I encourage my ladies to focus on. Ladies, you cannot escape this. You need to move your body to burn off those excess calories. And it's also good for your mental health as well. You sleep better, your body comp is better, and you just look more expensive, which is something a lot of my ladies who come on this channel aspire to be and look like. So that is the first thing, consistent body movement. The second thing I do, or I did and I do, is this. I eat a lot of protein, ladies, and this is something that I became more intentional with towards the my late 20s after I went through a health crisis and I really had to revamp my diet. I thought I was eating healthy, but my diet was pretty high in carbs, high in white flour and white sugar and things like that. And I really had to reassess it. I have a sweet tooth. If you're like me and have a sweet tooth, can I get a hula hala? Yes, my people. I found my people. But yes, I love sugary things, confectionaries. That's one of my weaknesses. But I try to prioritize protein, and not just protein, but protein and fiber. You want to prioritize protein because protein is what helps you preserve your muscles, and your muscles are one of your best anti aging, one of your best longevity organs. They keep you looking right and tight, they keep you feeling stable in your body, and they also secure you from all sorts of fractures and breakages in your body. And last but not the least, they also skyrocket your metabolism. So if you want to to keep burning fat without doing much, then you definitely want to build muscles in your body, and you do that through weightlifting, and you also do that by consuming enough protein. I always recommend my ladies to have 1 gram of protein for every pound of body weight they have. So if you weigh 140 pounds, then you should be consuming 140 grams of protein every single day. I know it's difficult to reach it, but you want to get as close to it as possible. So yes, I eat a lot of proteins, baby. I love sardines, I love my beef, I love my chicken, I love my turkey, and I try to eat whole foods for the most part and just stay consistent in it. And then the remaining 20%, I have my sweet treats, my confectionaries. Baby crumble has me in a chokehold, but I've actually been doing better because I've been learning how to bake my pastries and my desserts at home. So I can have control over the sugar and the ingredients that go into them. So I encourage you to do the same thing. Ladies, this takes intentionality and it takes planning. But one thing I really encourage my ladies to do is to take out time for themselves, is to be intentional with themselves. Because when you are intentional with yourself, ladies, other people become intentional with you because you're vibrating the frequency of intentionality and you attract people who are intentional with you and who don't play about you. Why? Because you don't play about you. Period. So that is the second thing that I do. So the first thing is the exercise and consistent body movement. The second thing is the diet and incorporating especially proteins and fibers. Oh, yes, let's talk about fiber. Ladies, you need fiber. You absolutely need fiber because fiber actually helps you to balance out your feminine hormones. I share with you what I take to for fiber in my school community so you can join to find out how I hit my fiber goals every day. But women should be getting about 25 to 30 grams of fiber every single day because you want to stay regular. You want, and when I say regular, I mean number two. You want to be able to flush out excess hormones from your body, and you want to be able to stay full longer. So you're not constantly snacking and you're not constantly grazing because all those things spike your blood sugar level, which is not ideal for your waistline. It's not ideal for preventing back folds, and it's just not ideal for being healthy as a whole. So that's the second thing, or the second ingredient you want to incorporate: fiber and protein. And then the third thing you want to incorporate into your routine, or the third thing that I did to still be able to fit into my dress size. I know people will say, oh, Ashanwa is jeans, is gents. But baby, even scripture says faith without works is dead. So if you have the good genes, but you're not doing anything about it, it's going to catch up with you. Period. And living in America, where the food is ultra processed, there's sugar in excess in every single food that doesn't deserve to have sugar, those things can catch up with you, whether it's in your physical body or in your labs. Your labs will not look right. I know because I've been there. Anyways, but moving on, the next thing that I incorporate to remain and maintain my figure is through the decade, essentially. And I'm actually looking forward to the next decade because I'm taking it as a challenge that, baby, we got to keep this market tight. Anyways, but the next thing I did was teas. And not your iced teas and your sweet teas. No, baby. I'm talking of hot teas. I'm talking of green tea. I'm talking of turmeric tea, ginger tea, um, yerba mate. I link all the teas that I take in my community and I talk about teas with my ladies. You can message me in my school community to learn more about the teas that I consume, but I've listed the ones that I do consume on a daily basis. You want to incorporate polyphenols into your diet, ladies. What are polyphenols? Polyphenols are your basically antioxidants. They are master antioxidants. And what are antioxidants? Antioxidants are chemicals that help remove free radicals from your body. And those free radicals can lead to oxidative stress. And when you have excess oxidative stress in your body, what happens, baby? It leads to stress, it leads to being depressed, it leads to all sorts of health issues in your body. So you want to have a diet rich in polyphenols. And these teas like green tea, yerba mate are amazing for doing just that. And they also help to rev up your metabolism so you burn fat at rest, excess fat at rest, baby. Yes, yes, honey, yes. So that is the 13. Third thing, hot teas. And ideally, ladies, you want to take these hot teas without any form of sweeteners, any form of sweeteners. You want to have the teas hot and plain. But again, I do have a few ways you can sweeten it, which I also share in my school community. So you can message me there to find out more. So, ladies, make hot teas a routine in your diet. It is very comforting, it's very filling, and you just feel good about yourself. You're nourishing and hydrating yourself from the inside out. So, good evening, sir. So, Thank you, sir. So I was just greeting my husband. So essentially, the next thing that I incorporate into my lifestyle and my routine to ensure that I maintain my figure for the last decade is sleep. I know you may think this babe is joking and playing games with me, but baby, I'm not playing games. I'm being serious because I've been in a place where I was not sleeping and I paid the heavy price for it. Trust me. I share what that is with my ladies in my community. I'm not going to put my dirty laundry in public, but I want to let you ladies know that you need to be sleeping. You need to be sleeping like it's an Olympic competition, like an Olympic race that you're winning a gold medal and $1 billion at the end of the finish line when you wake up in the morning. You need to be sleeping like your life depends on it because, baby, it does. All these things that I've mentioned, the you drinking tea, you eating your protein, getting your fibers in, doing your workouts, lifting your weights, all those things are not going to matter if you are not getting adequate sleep, high quality sleep. And again, if you want to learn the ways you can optimize your sleep quality, at night, I share that with my ladies in my school community. So you can message me there to find out more. Ladies, if that man is stressing you out, you need to drop him. If that friend is stressing you out, you need to cut her off. If that job is stressing you out, you need to kick it to the curb because, baby, we need to sleep. Baby girls need their rest. Do you see what I'm trying to say? We need our rest. That's on period. So I'm going to just keep that short and simple, but sleeping like my life depends on it because, baby, it absolutely does. And me looking flawless and looking healthy and looking vibrant and beautiful is tied to how well I sleep at night. So, those are the four things that I would share that have helped me maintain my figure for the last decade. And mind you, I've had weight fluctuations in between. I will not be able to share my photos publicly. You will have to join my school community to see my body transformation. Just to respect my husband, he doesn't feel comfortable with me being half naked on social media. So you have to see my transformation shots in my school community. It is women's only. So if you're a guy watching this, I'm so sorry, but go somewhere else. I don't know why you're here. I appreciate you wanting to learn, but this is for women. This is for women. Anyways, but with that, these are the things that I focused on to keep my figure for the last decade. And I'm actually looking forward to the next decade as well because I'm going to have even more fluctuations with me starting my family and things like that. So I look forward to seeing how my body changes and overcoming the excess weight gain and the body changes that come as a result of becoming a mom. And it's going to be exciting. I look forward to the challenge and I look forward to still killing it in my 30s and going into my 40s. So, thank you, ladies, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.